Most grid SCADA delays happen because the wrong SCADA hardware or software platform was chosen months earlier. That can cost tens of thousands of dollars in delay and even millions in dispatch non-conformances. Hi, I'm Zhao from ACE. Today, I'll show you how we optimize SCADA design from day one, so you pass compliance the first time. Step 1. Grid rules. We start with your grid obligations, AEMO standard, and your TNSP requirements. Because every state and every TNSP is different. Some requires DP3 serial and others DP3 TCP. Some need dual communications, some need hardware redundancy, and some needs both. We also check event handling, buffering, response times, and the dispatch command sequences. Bottom line, if you design to the wrong standard, you'll pay it later. Step 2. Operations. Next, we align the design to how you run the site from day to day. Dispatch workflows, alarms, remote support, maintenance access. Then we build the SCADA and the comms architecture that complies your operational requirement, schedule, and budget. If redundancy required, we pick hardware that's actually supported. Third, type testing. Here's why we don't rely on brochures. We have been called to site already in SAT, where redundancy test was failing. Not because of the commissioning, but because the hardware simply couldn't do what the specs implied. That's why ACE runs in-house type testing on every grid connection SCADA platform's hardware and the software we use. In one recent test, we proved a specific RTU gateway don't support hardware I/O redundancy, and the vendor only confirmed it after we showed the results. We test real hardware and firmware behavior, not just the specifications. Number 4, optimize. We build a proving database and RTU, network switches, PLCs, and SCADA platforms that we've already type tested in-house. So we can select the best fit for your project's hardware architecture for your compliance need, budget, and the timeline before you reach the site. That's optimized design. If you are building a solar farm, wind farm, a battery plant, engage ACE early. We'll keep your SCADA grid ready from day one and avoid late redesign costs. Talk to ACE today about ACE EMS Connect.